Hello, I'm Archbishop Christopher Coyne, and you are watching Coffee with the Archbishop. And joining me today is my regular interlocutor, David Elliott, the Director of Communications for the Archdiocese.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And they all know that you take your coffee black.
That's right.
When you do it. So this is our Christmas thing, a Christmas session, Christmas brew.
That's right. It is Christmas if you're watching this, but it's not Christmas right now.
Yeah.
It's a week before.
So I just want to say up front that the way I approach Christmas is it's basically two festivals. A festival and a religious holiday. Mm-hmm. At this point, neither one of which has much to do with the other, because the only thing that has anything to do with Christ in our festival, our cultural festival, is the fact that his name is in the title. But you go anywhere outside of our Christian faith, and I always just say that's the festival. This is the celebration of the Lord's nativity.
Sure.
Now, a lot of families blend them.
Yes.
But it helps to kind of keep things clear as to what's what.
Yeah, so that's something you prioritize during this time of year, sort of making that clear.
When I preach, I say to people now, what's the fun of the Christmas with the trees and the presents and all that, those are great fun things to do. Mm-hmm. But we're in the chapel, we're talking about something that's even more important, which was the genesis of why we even have this celebration. The festival. So we're going to talk a little bit less about the religious side and more about kind of the fun things, the festival side.
Sure, why not? Well, so as some of our viewers may recall, on Thanksgiving, we did kind of a thumbs up, thumbs down list of some sort of hot topics for Thanksgiving. So I figured we could do the same for Christmas. And I wanted to start with, for me, the hottest of all topics, inflatables. Lawn inflatables. Where do you land on those?
Well, we don't have any at all. And we didn't have them at home. We didn't have inflatables. Growing up, and my don't think any of my siblings have them. But they're there, and
I feel like people have strong opinions on them. Are you in favor or are you opposed? Principally,
I wouldn't buy them. I mean, I don't. As I said, that's part of the festival.
Sure.
But if people want to put the stuff up on Christmas in front of their house and have them all light up and inflated and maybe blow away in the wind and stuff like that. I'm more opposed to like Halloween when they put out skeletons and witches.
Oh, the 12-foot tall skeleton.
Yeah. So Halloween decorations are fun, but man, this is getting up. So inflatables, I don't really have much opinion on them.
You're exercising really an admirable level of diplomacy in answering this question. You don't want to offend the inflatables crowd.
There's no need.
You don't want to isolate the people who are anti.
There's no need for me. Why don't you like inflatables?
I didn't say I didn't.
You said it was a hot topic. What do you think about inflatables?
Oh, I can't stand them.
Okay.
Terrible. Well, you know what it is? It's when they're deflated.
And they just
like during the day,
like
and it's
puddles.
just a sad, There's like Frosty the Puddle over there, just like kind of sitting there. I think they're kind of sad when they're deflated. When they're up and running and they're not like blowing all around, I'm okay with it. But I similarly would not want them. Although it is kind of a throwback to me. Do you remember back in the day, the old, like, what do they call them, like blow mold, like the plastic ones that people used to have?
The nativity sets.
I love those. You don't see those anymore. I don't know if they don't make them anymore.
No, you know what? They don't make it. And the interesting thing is when you go to like some of the big box stores, if people who do go out shopping, they don't sell nativity sets in most of the big box stores.
That's true. Yeah.
You can't
Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, it's a festival versus the celebration.
Mm-hmm. Okay, multicolored or white lights on a tree. Where do you land on that?
Oh, multicolored.
Multicolored. But we have white on the tree outside the
that was Monsignor Shanley. And
okay.
And I said,
throwing him under the bus.
I said to him, can we get colored lights instead of the white? And he goes, if you want to get up in that tree in a bucket and do it, go ahead. I said, okay, I guess we'll stay with the white. He said, so I always just grew up with multicolors. I like the multicolors. And, what I would really like to get is the old aluminum tree with the disc that spins and changes colors.
Oh yeah.
Green, blue, yellow, red. Now you can get them on eBay.
That's kind of what I have on.
They're ridiculously expensive on
eBay. Were those the ones that were like, they were kind of banned for they were like real fire hazards? Am I thinking
Some
of
them were
one?
originally fire hazards, but no.
Okay, yeah.
Most of them now are just strips of aluminum.
Oh yeah.
It's stuck on branches and all that, and you just put the thing underneath. I think that's really cool.
See, I have both. I'm mainly multicolored, but this year I bought a separate tree when Michael's was having their Black Friday, and I bought like one of those slim trees to go on the other end of the house, and that one has sort of a multicolored pre-built light set, and I keep it on white, so I have it's the duality of man, or something.
You're so deep.
I know. Okay, hot topic for, as you know, I'm half Italian. Panettone, eat or re-gift?
Oh, I eat it.
Okay.
And there's some really, I'm very particular about what Pantone I buy. I don't just buy that.
So you're a fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't just buy the the guy I live with in Vermont, Monsignor Routier, he loved Panettone, but he didn't like the one that came in the red box, just the very dry Panettone that just had like raisins in it. I won't say the name of it, but you can actually order online really great Panettones, and you slice it, put it in a toaster oven or something like that.
That's my yes.
And,
it's very versatile in that way. I think people don't realize that you could toast it up, you could throw some butter on there. You could could do a lot with it.
No, when I could eat sweets, I used to make bread pudding with it.
Okay.
So
yeah, that must be nice.
if break it into chunks and do a nice bread pudding, and bake it up with cinnamon and all that. Didn't have to add much sugar too. So it was going. Some people use it for French toast. Interesting.
Yeah,
Christmas French toast.
I think I may have seen that on Instagram or something.
So I like Panettone.
Yeah. I do too. I think it's sort of an inside joke among some people where like you get it and you kind of regift it if you don't want.
It's like
it passes hands a few different times. Yeah.
Is that last year's fruitcake or the year before?
Okay. Die Hard. Is it a Christmas movie or not? I feel like you would have a pretty strong opinion. It is. Okay. You fall in the camp of Die Hard as a Christmas movie. It should be enjoyed alongside the likes of A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
not Elf.
It's
never
part of
Elf.
it's part of the festival.
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of there.
Okay. All right.
People say no because it's not centered around. Well, it's kind of centered around Christmas. And then the second one, at the airport, was also around Christmas.
I haven't seen that in a very long time. The second one.
Yeah, it was.
Is that the one with Samuel L. Jackson? Is he in the second one?
I don't know. It's the one where the planes they can't land the planes because the power's out and all sort of stuff like that.
Haven't seen it. Might have to add it. I'll add that to my
The
list.
snow coming down. I think it's around Christmas.
Okay. All right. So I read that All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey is now the longest running #1 song in history. The 1994 modern Christmas classic has spent a cumulative 20 weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100, breaking the previous record of 19 weeks, shared by Shaboozie's A Bar Song and Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus's Old Town Road. So, where do we land on All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey?
Well, that's part of the festival.
Yes.
As is my #1, which is part of the old traditional festival, which is White Christmas by Bing Crosby, which I think is the all-time great pop song, Christmas pop song.
And the movie was great, too.
Yeah. So, though I can't stand that song, Mariah Carey's song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. But there are worse songs out there, too, Christmas songs. There was one about someone saw, I was at the beach and I saw Santa in a Speedo, which just kind of ruined the whole concept of Santa for me.
Yeah, and Speedos. Well, I will say, I was talking with someone a bit younger than I am, and I was telling them I remember a world before All I Want for Christmas Is You, and they couldn't even fathom that.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out. I think I was in like third grade, second grade.
Yeah. Well, then there's also like Blue Christmas by the same kind of similar feeling, and Darlene Love, Baby Please Come Home.
She's still at it.
The longing for the love for your lover to come home. So
yeah,
that kind of fits into the festival. It's very, very much emotional and all that. But there's just that doesn't mean Christmas to me. That just means Mariah Carey singing.
Okay, yeah. So it is pretty ubiquitous this time of year.
I tend to just
you can't escape it.
On my Alexa. I just say Alexa play classical Christmas music, and it would play stuff from the '60s, and I'd say, okay, pop songs. That's considered classical. I'd say play classical symphony Christmas music, and then I get the right thing.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say we touched on some pretty hot topics here.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. And thank you for taking all the work that you did to get this together. My name is Archbishop Christopher Coyne, and you have been watching Coffee with the Archbishop. God bless.
Merry Christmas.